I wouldn't be shocked if game one doesn't go well. I could see Misleading switch to Samus. That being said, I am looking forward to how well this Link does. Now, one of the big things against Kazuya is mixing up your timings with landings, mixing up your approach options a lot, because that Electric Wind God Fist being invincible means that if you don't mix up your timings, you're going to be eating some percent and some combos. That being said, I don't know how proficient Matchstick is. Ooh, a nice little 1-2 combo piece from the bomb. I don't know how proficient Matchstick is with the Electric Wind God Fist, or if they use Kazuya just as a mainly like a boxing, brawling character. Nice little snipe there from Misleading. Both players at pretty high percents, and now we're going to see if that Rage Drive does come into play. For anyone who doesn't know, when Kazuya gets to above 100%, he gets Rage Drive, which is a extremely powerful command grab that goes through shields and can kill as early as 70% against most characters. That being said, Misleading put that to rest quickly with a nice little aggressive up B. And now building this lead up, nice little platform chase here. I want to see an up B out of shield from Matchstick. I mean, if Link is going to be mashing on your shield, just up being out of shield can be a very strong kill move. We're going to get the 10-hit combo. I'm not sure if Misleading knows, but that is very SDI-able. If you wiggle your stick away from Kazuya as he's going for that, you'll fall out of it. It's not a true combo. Also, it looks like it would be complicated to input that, but Sakurai thought it would be funny if he just made the whole combo holding the A button, or rather, pressing the A button 10 times. Ooh, and a nice little forward air call out on the aggressive approach there from Misleading. All right, is going to get the crumple from the side B, but Misleading now going to be answering back, putting on some extra percent here. Ooh, okay, the up B not going to find its mark, but probably will be lethal if one does find its mark. And yeah, Matchstick throwing out a lot of really aggressive, laggy options, and I think Misleading is doing a pretty good job of avoiding them and counter-attacking. Now that is something, yeah, wiggle your stick, nice. Okay, good stuff to Misleading there. One thing that is good to keep in mind when you're fighting against Kazuya is that he's a very grounded character and doesn't have a lot of strong options when you're mixing him up, going from side to side to side. So I want to see if Misleading can take advantage of that. But oh no, that's the Rage Drive we were just talking about earlier, and that really tacks on percent. It deals 40% in total. All right, nice. Misleading just choosing to stay away from the Kazuya when they were at ledge. Let's see, if we were just a little more patient here, we could be catching some of these aggressive options from Kazuya. Down air, not going to take it. Is a bomb snipe going to be the thing? Uh-oh, that's a bad angle for Link to be off stage, and unfortunately, Matchstick going to take game one. Well, not unfortunately, but Matchstick is going to take that with an unfortunate SD there from Misleading. That being said, very close game. Both players showing off their characters well. It looks like up next on stream we have Whippy and Victory Star after this set. Gosh, I should know who Whippy plays also, but I do not know off the top of my head. And Victory Star, our resident Terry player, or one of two or three if you follow our scene closely enough. There's also Arvand, arguably the best Terry player we have here, but then a very close second, if not potentially best, Terry in Columbus being Spoof, who is, I'm almost positive, also here today. I think I might have said yes. Yeah, Spoof is here today. Alrighty, small battlefield is going to be the Samus. I was wondering if this would be the case. But Misleading does like to play a very aggressive Samus. Most Samuses, you'll notice, like to keep their distance and charge up that charge shot. Bad News Brendan, thank you for tuning in. Welcome. You are joining us for game number 2 of this winners round 1, best of 3. Now, as I was saying, most Samuses like to keep their distance and charge that neutral B as it has a lot of offensive potential. That being said, Misleading, not one to like to camp very much. I want to finish this out.
All right, go ahead.
I will. It shouldn't be more than like another 8 minutes or so. Alrighty. Keeping with it. Unfortunately, that Rage Drive going to kill Nasty early, as it is incredibly strong. Misleading. I want to see Misleading back off a little bit, charge that charge shot. Matchstick has been very predictable in their approach options, and mainly just kind of waiting for Misleading to approach them, and it's worked out for the most part. But one of the strongest, nice up air call out there. One of the strongest tools Samus has in their arsenal is the pump fake. What Misleading just did right there, which is you start charging the charge shot and then you cancel it. So it looks like you're going to shoot it because it has the same animation as actually shooting it, but you don't actually release the projectile, and it will bait players into jumping in, running away, shielding, all sorts of things. All right, aggressive option off ledge, but Matchstick gonna throw out an up B early. And a nice chase down with the dash attack. Is gonna try and cover the option with a bomb. Down smash, not gonna take it, but now Kazuya, very predictable recovery here, and actually not gonna be able to take it. I wonder if Matchstick could have been able to recover there with a neutral B instead to stall their recovery. But as we see, that up B, very capable of taking stocks. Again, not going to quite take it with that up B. Down air, also not going to take it. One thing you'll notice about Kazuya is he doesn't have a lot of moves that don't kill. That being said, when you hit the sour spots of some of his moves, they definitely will not kill, especially a heavier character like Samus, who might not look it at first glance, but is one of the heavier members of the cast. Ooh, and a double dash attack, which is also Kazuya's reflector. I'm going to actually take the stock there. Oh, and a couple of lasers. That's got to be annoying to be hit by, but we'll see if Misleading can keep their composure here. All right, we're on the final stock. Up tilt through the platform. Now, here's where Misleading has to be patient, because if you get caught by that Rage Drive, you are one dead Samus. Ooh, I love the patience there. Love, love, love that patience, as it allowed Misleading to react to the air dodge, and that should be it. Amazing stuff from Misleading there at the end. I love that. Love the patience. As we saw, we were shooting projectiles with Samus, and it caused Matchstick to predictably and slowly approach Misleading, and Misleading was able to catch their approach option, which was just an air dodge in, which is a very laggy option.
Kazuya, Samus.
Alrighty, game number 3, sticking with the Samus. FD did not ban FD, so for future reference, anyone who plays against a Kazuya, Final Destination, Town and City, Kalos. Those are your go-to bans because they are all the flat stages. Kazuya loves flat stages. He doesn't like platforms very much. He doesn't like to have to deal with that. So banning the flat stages forces him to at least have to deal with some platforms at some times. All right, let's use the bombs to recover here. Indeed, we are going to use that. And a nice down air there from Matchstick. Wiggle your stick away. Ooh, but unfortunately gonna get caught with a forward tilt. Big old boot to the dome. Nice up B out of shield. Okay, I like the call out there with the forward smash. It might not have worked, but it definitely was a good option. Oh my god, nearly called out the neutral get up as well. So I want to see Misleading not try to punish every single option that Matchstick's going for. It's so tempting. I like the downer there. It's so tempting to try and hit Kazuya whenever he's vulnerable or looks vulnerable, because he is just such a hard character to get in on. But you gotta bide your time, especially when you have good projectiles. So there we go. Dash attack again. Are we going to catch the get-up option? The bomb, not going to quite do it. So we're dashing in again, which I'm not a huge fan of against Kazuya, because that's exactly where Kazuya wants you. There we go. We waited for the option. Dash attack, or jabbed him off stage. Up smash actually going to catch out the down air. There we go. We waited for the air dodge once again. Oh, barely didn't wait it out correctly that time, but had the right option. Had the right thought. Throw Kazuya off stage now. This is where Kazuya is vulnerable. All right, unfortunately, I'm going to go for a bomb that didn't quite cover all the options. Back air? No. Okay, that is actually somewhat punishable from Kazuya when that side B kind of hits sour spot. Like, don't hold shield, don't hold shield. Okay, good. If you hold shield there, you can panic air dodge and just die for it. Nice up throw. Good awareness of your kill options. All right, now keep away from this Kazuya. Gotta stay away. Oh, but that laser snipe, not gonna quite do it. Oh my gosh, that down air actually went through the missile. All right, good coverage of options. Oh my god, and that's gonna do it! Great stuff to Misleading. Matchstick in shambles. Unfortunate for them as that down air call